Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a special hello to those of you who might be watching from Xbox or Microsoft. This is JT, or Jason LaFleur, and I am making this video on a very special day. This is the day when my streaming channel on YouTube, my Let's Play channel, has crossed the 1,000 viewer mark, and that's a very special day to me for reasons that tie into why I was asked to make this video. Um, I am a disabled gamer, and you might notice I'm not in a fancy studio at the moment. That's because on disability you can't really afford one. So instead, I decided to show you my bedroom. Does it look glorious? No. But I wanted to show you what a real disabled gamer's setting is, if that makes any sense. This room you see behind me, as good or as bad as you may think it is my life. It's my everyday. Which makes gaming my escape from my everyday, because you don't want to just exist in these four walls. You want to, even though you may be disabled, you want to have some freedom, even if it's just fantasy, even if it's just escapism, which is exactly what gaming provides. My channel originally started out because I was laying in bed one morning and I thought to myself, why do I even get up anymore? To be blunt. And over time, I kind of realized, I really like watching Let's Play videos. Of course, I love video games. I'm on my laptop all day long playing games with myself or with other people. Why don't I try making some Let's Play videos? And I tried it. It took me a while to learn, as the early videos will show. They are very, very bad, but they evolved into something that I found rather proud of. Um, or rather, I found myself to be rather proud of. And, well, then I decided, there have to be other people like me out there. People who are gamers, people who enjoy watching games played by others, as I did. So I thought, why don't I put these Let's Play games into a platform to spread a positive, supportive message about disabled gamers, about the fact that they are out there, and about how much they benefit from gaming and from the support of the gaming community and developers of games. And I am very honored to say that a great many developers are owed credit for my channel reaching 1,000 subscribers. Without them, I would not have gotten anywhere. I'm disabled. I couldn't afford to keep my library fresh or anything like that. Financing is as much a problem for the disabled gamer as anything else. But you find a way, because it's your escape. It's how you get out of this for a little while, And in my case, it's how I keep a social life for most of my day. If I'm not streaming on my channel, then I'm probably playing games with someone. So, and I wish you could see it. It's not over here, over here. It's just out of sight, but my old Xbox 360. No, I can't afford the latest generation console. I wish I could, but good old Xbox 360 is still working, still doing great. Thank you to the folks at Xbox and Microsoft for making that fine machine for me. Now, I was asked to talk a little bit about, well, how did how do they put it? I want to give you a very specific answer to the question. Okay. Um, the question was, they would like to see me talking about my experiences as a member of the gaming and disability community, which I could share with the audience. And for the record, this is being shared both for the benefit of Xbox and Microsoft, as well as for the benefit of my audience, because of course a great many number of my channel members are disabled. And I would say my experience as a disabled person, first of all, I was not always disabled. I was in my early 20s when this first hit me. It hit me out of nowhere. We do not know why it hit me, but it did. I won't go into the specifics of what the condition is. It's personal in nature, but suffice to say, I am housebound. Sometimes I'm room bound. It really depends on the day, but that's a very dramatic change. And then about 3 years ago, it took a drop and got even worse. And that's why, as of this year, after some unfortunate events, I found myself in that situation of why do I even get out of bed anymore? And lots of disabled people ask themselves that question. That's a very bleak answer, but it is a very honest answer, and that's what I owe you guys, honest answer. Um, and then I decided, you know what? I can get out of bed if I have a purpose. So the purpose at first was just to have a hobby, and then the hobby turned into a cause. And that cause brought me more into the gaming community, not just as a gamer, but as someone invested in um, the future attention paid to people like me, people who are disabled in whatever way they may be, who rely upon games for their escape from the restrictions of their life, whether it's pain and mobility, as is my situation, or whatever else it may be. Um, and the gaming community has really rallied for that. I'm glad to say that we have a lot of viewers, of course. I hope a lot of people out there are enjoying the videos, whether they are disabled or not. I do try to make something most days of the week. It may be short video, it may not, but I've really come to feel a connection with certain more talkative members of the community. And that aside, on the gaming front, I'm very involved in general. I mostly stream PC games because, as I said earlier, I don't really have modern consoles in my house, unfortunately. And I also don't have a capture card, which would enable me to record from my handheld devices or my consoles. So I stream based upon what is supplied to me by developers generously and at no cost, just for the good cause that we represent. And I owe more of them than I can name in this video, but I have in fact named them in another video. If you want to look that up, it will be under the same playlist. Um, and what else to say, really? I spend 6 days of the week playing a particular game every afternoon and 2 days at night for 4 to 5 hours. with a group of people. One of those days, I am the host for that particular game that we play. It is a wonderful experience. It's wonderful to be with people who have similar interests. It's wonderful to explore the possibilities that we can create through this particular game, which allows a great deal of imagination and innovation. So I really truly enjoy gaming. It is my passion in life, I would say. Um, and that's really as clearly as I can put it. Um, so, what is my experience with disability? My experience with disability is it took a lot away from me. It is on many days very miserable, and on those days when it's miserable, gaming, especially gaming with my friends, gaming with my community members, streaming to people who are watching my channel, that brings me away from that misery. That brings me more into my element, more into a place where I feel fulfilled, to a place where I feel like I am doing something productive, and it gets my head off of what I am going through. So that's really my experience with disability. Um, with gaming, gaming is, of course, a much more positive subject. Gaming has always been my hobby since I was a kid. Gaming has given me a new purpose in my life in the form of my channel, in the form of the new community that I play games with, as I said, like 6 days a week. Um, it's really my everything, to be honest. I have no ability to drive. I have no ability to really leave the house any further than my driveway, and there are days when that is a struggle. So having games of any sort around, gaming consoles of any sort around, is a critical aspect of my life. And I treat all videos on my channel equally and with gratitude for their being given to us. I'm very grateful, of course, for all of the support. And I would also like to thank the folks from Microsoft and Xbox who may watch this and who may take into consideration that everything I have said is truly heartfelt. Some of it is hard to discuss, but I think if you're going to support the gaming community, if you're going to help them out on a broader scale, as might be the case for myself and with you guys, then I feel I owe that honesty. I owe that bluntness. Disability, disability is it's hell some days, but you find a way through. And for me, my way through is games. So that really sums it up. Um, so yeah, and beyond that, since this is a video for everyone, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to the channel and gotten us over 1,000 views. I owe you a great debt, as I do the developers who have supported this cause, even though all I'm doing is getting a message out that, hey, we disabled gamers are out there. We appreciate being thought of when games are being made. We appreciate the consideration to accessibility. We appreciate consideration to the fact that some of us might have sensitivities and need games which are less intense, games which are maybe more absorbing, thoughtful, exploratory type games, open world games, just a great variety of games beyond, say, fighting, shoot 'em up type stuff. Um, I try and keep that in mind whenever I choose a game to stream on the channel. And I keep that in mind when I choose games to play for myself. And in fact, most of them are not next generation um, 4K graphics games. They aren't. I don't have that regardless, except on, of course, the laptop. But, um, well, that's really about it. I have simple tastes in my games. I appreciate them for the fact that they pull me out of what I'm going through for a while, and I appreciate the fact that they exist to help other people, and that I am able to spread their message and at the same time entertain them and you, even if you're not disabled. I hope you enjoy the videos as well. They are very fulfilling for me as a gamer, as a member of the gaming community, as a disabled person. So thank you, Microsoft. Thank you, Xbox, for listening. Thank you, viewers, for watching and for getting us over that 1,000 view line. This has been JT with Legacy Art Games, and I am signing off until later. Thank you very, very much, one and all. And expect a game key giveaway. It's happening. Yes, it's in the process. Just you wait. See you later.